I'm Ken Knudsen. In this video, I filmed it back in fall of 2016. It's one of my first videos where I stood up in front of a crowd to explain how I hacked consciousness and humanity itself. It's interesting as I gather crowds more and stand in front of them and talk to them about how it is possible for this to happen. It's amazing the different reactions I get, and it has to do with the different states of mind people are in, given their view on reality, and then again with their cognitive dissonance levels to accept that there may be other things different going on out there than what they're led to believe. At the end of this video, you'll see the crickets, basically, and the people unsure of what they just heard. No matter how much I said the empirical evidence that I had, there's a table off where am I off to the left of the camera, where I had a number of the books and all that kind of stuff that they have a look at. And anyway, so here's the video. It's a Hack and Tell presentation, and filmed in fall of 2016.
And I'll pass it over to Ken, who is the first presenter today.
Yeah.
And take it away.
Okay. Thanks for having me, guys. So I've hacked consciousness and humanity. How to put that into context in about 5 minutes is going to be hard. So like that quote right there, people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. I'm going to take you there. I'm going to become that. If you can close your eyes for a minute, and I'm going to count back from 3, 2, 1. Okay, open your eyes. Did you feel that? We're actually in a different reality right now. I created a parallel dimension to the old Earth. I downloaded all the information into this one, even your bodies, they're clones. What I did was download your consciousness into your bodies here. The important part here is that you're free. There's no chains of enslavement like the old Earth. You don't have to go to work anymore. You have learned, you've graduated, you've learned what it means to become a spacefaring individual. That when we go out into space and we go to a planet, I don't know, we'll call it planet something, we'll call it planet Muslims. We don't go and attack. We call it planet Christians. We don't go attack it, right? We have learned to keep our hands off, observe, and that's it. Old Earth is dying. When you hack humanity, and what you've learned or learning now is that we're actually in a 6th mass extinction. It's official. This is dangerous. We've passed the point of 400 parts per million on our carbon, and they have no solutions. I've gone through book after book using the hacking mentality and debugging the code through frequency. So I've treated everything as a frequency, as if we're looking for any type of information from higher frequencies now that science is catching up to it. We are actually we're a type 0 civilization. They understand this now. And we're at a 0.7 to a type 1. And this is the most dangerous time in humanity, in any civilization. If we can make it from 0.7 to type 1, we've done it. As a human race, as whatever we are, energy vibrating at frequencies, we will now go on to greatness and beyond. However, we're failing really badly now. And all the scientists, Edward Wilson, Dr. Daryl Teref, Daniel Quinn, they're giving this information out there, but it's buried so badly in entropy, chaos, because we're in a closed and isolated system that the people that are working, and there's millions of them trying to get this information out on behalf of humanity, can't be heard. So given that the evil overlord, Emil von Open Sky, has said we only got 5 minutes, I'm going to now download you back into the old Earth. Humanity needs hackers to go where no one will go, because the individuals that are in the system, for lack of better terms, are still sleeping. Hackers are known to not stop until they find a solution. They'll use anything to get the results. So as I download you back into the system, I will let the AI take over as it plays into your, this better work.
Tired of being caught in the tangle of their lives.
And then this is what you'll see as you go back into old.
I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth! You can't handle the truth! Son, we live in a world that has walls, and those walls have to be guarded by men with guns. Who's gonna do it? You? You don't want the truth because deep down in places you don't talk about at parties. You want me on that wall. You need me on that wall.
I'm tired of being caught in the tangle of their lives.
How do you keep something secret? You hide it in plain sight.
Expanse of the 14 billion year age of the universe with 100 billion stars in our galaxy and 100 billion galaxies, to suggest that we are the only life in the universe would be inexcusably egocentric.
And he says, no, we don't tell the public about this. It would panic the public.
And you know, there's a new name. It's unexplained aerial phenomenon.
We use words like honor, code, loyalty. We use these words as the backbone of a life spent defending something.
I'm tired of being caught in the tangle of their lives.
It's that simple, you see. Within you, it has always been the power to awaken. The calling begins. Earth. A world caught in the grips of a shadow government bent on destroying the planet and imprisoning all its people. Now, a group of heroes arise from the ashes, awakening their true genetic abilities. With the odds against them, assistance from higher frequencies. Those who have always been there, watching, helping, waiting for humanity to wake up to the truth of their existence. Now the end game begins. Side by side, the people of Earth, along with all other races of the galactic universe, work together in one last stand to free all humans from the shackles of tyranny.
Greetings, citizens of Earth. My people have developed technologies which allow us to throw off our physical forms and travel great distances in the blink of an eye. We are in dialogue with your leaders to help the human race survive its infancy, for we believe in you. We are helping your scientists find cures for diseases which afflict your bodies, and helping you to preserve your planet's most precious resources. Many among us wage peace, and one day, with our help, war may be a thing of the past. Our army is a billion strong and growing.
You're awake. Your vitals are stabilizing nicely. Consciousness came through fully intact. It's always disorientating the first time. Nothing you can't handle, I'm sure. Right. Since you're not going anywhere just yet, let me show you a part of your new life. At this level, no quarter is given. There's a great deal of opportunity out there, but a great deal of danger as well. Money, power, politics, betrayal. All in a lifetime's work. Of course, you're going to have slightly more time than that. Well, pilot, what are you waiting for?
over.
And that, when you decide to hack reality and hack humanity, is what you'll find consistently out there. The patterns don't lie. That's it. That's a short intro. That's what I can do in 5 minutes. And any questions, I guess? I'm sure.
Any questions?
It's just a game, guys. Relax. It's okay. All I've done is used what's out there to create a new game. In 1992, I started Canada's first live-action role-playing organization, and I had to write everything from scratch. This time I got the itch to create again, so I went into everything that's on Google everywhere, and I couldn't believe what I was finding. It was writing itself. And this is all generated from empirical evidence from doctors and scientists and just other mavericks that are out there pushing the envelope. Like, it's unbelievable once you start putting the pieces together. And so it's really cool. But the trick is, just like when you're debugging an application, and when you go to a large scale, multi-processor, multi-threaded network, and it's mixed up of like 12 different languages, you can't just not debug the C++ or even VB just because you don't like it. Anyone that remembers Visual Basic or Cobalt, just because you have to take it and everything. You have to watch it from afar and absorb it and join the dots throughout everything. You're not allowed to discriminate against any language, meaning races. I'm sure you can apply the allegory to humanity. So that's how I came up with this and hacked together something that humanity can step onto as a framework to throw humanity and those who can't fight for a better world onto their shoulders and walk them through to a new world, at least the possibility of one. So there you go. No questions? All right. It's that simple, you see. Within you, it has always been the power to awaken.